Hey, welcome back to part 4 of this 5-part series on how to make your first $100 with your camera. In this video, we get to do the best part, which is get our cameras out and shoot. So let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to, again, part 4 of 5 in the series on how to make your first $100 with your camera. If this is your first video in the series and you just want to know how to run a photo shoot, then I'm Raymond Hatfield, wedding and engagement photographer right here in Indianapolis and host of the Beginner Photography Podcast. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, wherever you listen to podcasts. If you want to watch the previous videos in this series, all about how to book your client, then click the link right there and check it out. It is an important step, so do not skip over it. And just so that you don't miss anything else, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button below. There's several moving parts to this, and subscribing to the channel is the best way to not get lost. So the time has come to do what it is that you do best, and that is shoot. You have strategically called out, found, vetted, and guided your clients to this very moment. The moment that all photographers love the most, when they can get behind the camera. It took a lot to get to this point, didn't it? But you're lucky because you did it the smart way and you didn't just hope for the best. So now that it's time to shoot, why would you do it any differently? But here is what most new photographers do. They take photos on their own. People love their photos and ask the photographer to take photos of them. And then the photographer just ditches everything that they know behind and enjoy doing behind the camera and then just look on Pinterest for photos to try and replicate. And just quickly, click that thumbs up button if you have ever done that, because we all have. It makes no sense, you know, but who am I to say anything, because I did the exact same thing. But this moment is an opportunity for you. You will be doing these shoots to build your portfolio. Your portfolio. Photos that you want to show off. Photos that your ideal client wants to see. Do you see where I'm going with this? During the shoot, it is your duty to take the photos that you want to take so that your future clients can see what they can expect from you, and not how you can replicate a photo from another photographer who may have had a totally different style or different clientele than you. And this is where that strategy comes in. So take a look at your current portfolio of images, the photos that you would show off to somebody if they asked you to see some of your work before booking you. And then ask yourself, well, what am I missing here? Do you need more close-ups? Do you need more detail shots? Do you need more interactions, more candids, more camera-aware photos? Hey, real quick, leave me a comment below on what photos that you need the most help with to build your portfolio. Once you find the holes, you can actually make a shot list to shoot from during your session. But simply getting a close-up, it's not enough. You want the photos to look good and your couple to be in a great yet natural looking pose. But if you're like most photographers, then you need help when it comes to posing. Once again, I got you covered because I want to give you my favorite 14 engagement photos for you to download by clicking the link below in the description so that you can ace your next engagement session. Because nobody feels comfortable when a camera is pointed at them. They need a little help to look their best. And again, all that is in my free download. Just click the link in the description below and grab your copy now. Before every session, I try to arrive 20 to 25 minutes early. Now this obviously lets me account for any traffic that I may run into, but it also lets me scope out the location and build the shots in my head to avoid having to shoot reactionary. Now when your client arrives, it is good to walk them through step by step how the session will run. Say, thank you so much for volunteering to be a part of my portfolio building exercise. We have X amount of time to get you some just really great photos, and I've already scoped out some fantastic backdrops. So why don't you tell me how you two met, and we'll talk it over while we go to our first spot. Be interested in who they are and what it is that they have to say, because not only is photographing new people a ton of fun, but you can also learn a lot about somebody if you ask the right questions. And I bet that they know a pretty good taco place that you would love to check out. Double score. After the session, do a mental run through and make sure that you got all of the shots that you wanted to grab and let them know that they did great. as you walk back to the car, just fill them in on those next steps, right? How long it's going to take to edit, when they can see their photos, will you send them a link? How does the link work? Those sorts of things. Now, remind them that they will also get a gift print as well as a thank you. But if they wish to purchase any additional photos, they will be able to do so at that time. Just leave them feeling real good about the experience before you part ways. In the next video, we will edit and deliver our photos, and this is the part that we have been building up to in this whole series, where you will actually make your first sale and earn your first $100 with your camera. But quickly, here's a pro tip that just makes my clients feel much better about their session, and that is that I simply just rarely ever show photos from the back of the camera during the shoot. We're usually having a pretty good time, having a conversation, and showing them the back of the camera kind of slows things down. So 30 to 45 minutes after the session, I just text them a photo from the back of the camera and thank them again for the great time and say thank you and hope that this photo holds them over until I can get the rest of them edited. This simply relieves a lot of wonder that many would naturally have after their session. Because remember, photography is a service. You be the best service provider and you will win. Next, I will see you in part 5 of the series, the last part, where we will edit, deliver, and get paid. I'll see you there.